Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just had two things that I wanted to talk about while I go to work, while I drive to work. I'll have hot topics tonight after I get off. I get off at 6, so I should have hot topics up by 7. So I wanted to talk about the whole James Charles thing one more time, and then I wanted to talk about this cartoon called Arthur and this character on the cartoon getting married to a man, a homosexual relationship, a homo relationship. So the first thing I wanted to say is this. With the whole James Charles thing, like I said before, I don't know anything about James Charles or Tati Westbrook. However, in this situation, this is what I believe that happens sometimes. I believe that some of you don't watch the full video when I post it, which is fine. I understand. Sometimes you may not be interested in what I'm saying that day. So, but I think that if you form an opinion based off of you watching a 1 or 2 minute clip of a 10-minute video, then you really shouldn't have shit to say to me because you didn't watch the full video. So don't come to my comment section talking about, oh, you said this, you said that. I didn't say none of that. What I said was, if you go back and watch the entire video, what I said was, I believe everything Tati Westbrook had to say. I also said I thought that James Charles was a mean queen. I also said that I thought that he probably was trying to sleep with straight boys. And you need to leave them straight boys alone because they're going to get your ass in some trouble like they just did. Didn't I say all of that, y'all? Yes, I did. I also said that I did not think that James Charles was on the level of a Harvey Weinstein or a Bill Cosby. The accusations against James Charles is not that he is out here raping men or drugging men. The accusations are he likes to hit on straight boys. That's what it comes down to. Am I right or am I wrong? Some people are saying that he may be using his power and influence to get these straight boys to sleep with him. Now, let's just look at it this way and be realistic about the situation. From what I Googled, James Charles is 19 years old. He is a teenager. So unless you tell me that James Charles is out here sleeping with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, then yeah, we might have a conversation. Because James Charles, you ain't got no business out here fucking with no 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds. But if James Charles is out here sleeping with 18-year-old boys or 17-year-old boys or even 16-year-old boys, that's not that big of a deal when you look at the age range. That's not the same thing as R. Kelly being 27 years old and fucking with 14 and 13-year-old girls. That's not the same thing. A 19-year-old having sex with a 17-year-old or an 18-year-old, to me, that's age appropriate. Right? Wrong? So when I see the little boy, Gage, what's his name? I am Gage, who I think is a fucking liar. I looked at his video, and the thing I got from it, like I said what did I say in my last video? I said that you're not gonna get me to believe that James Charles is hanging out with these straight boys. These straight boys don't know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on, but they don't care because they're getting into the VIP section. They're getting into the parties. And what did that boy say in his video? I am Gage, whatever his name is. He knew that James Charles wanted to sleep with him. He basically said, I was confused about my sexuality, but I told him that I was straight. However, I wanted to go to Coachella. So I called and told him I wanted to go to Coachella. Didn't I say that shit in my last? Didn't I tell y'all these straight boys out here trying to act like they don't know what the fuck is going on, and they know exactly what's going on? They're using James Charles to get into the parties, to get into the VIP section, and then you want to turn around and scream, oh my God, he manipulated me. No, bitch, you wanted to go to the parties. Just say it for what it is. You sitting there in front of a camera reading off of a piece of paper about your experiences. Let me say something. The only time y'all gonna ever see me reading off a piece of paper is when I'm doing a review of a Real Housewives of Atomic or some reality TV show, or if I'm doing Hot Topics. If I'm telling y'all something that got to do with me, that happened with me in real life, I don't need to read from no fucking piece of paper. Because it happened to me. It's all up here. You shouldn't have to read off no piece of paper to tell me your life experience. What? I hear people in the background kikiing and laughing and shit. You sitting in front of the camera eating Doritos. No, little boy, you a motherfucking lie. You use James Charles just like James Charles used you. He wanted to get your booty and you wanted to go to Coachella. Like, stop it. Stop it. Y'all crazy. And again, James Charles is not no Bill Cosby. James Charles is not no Harvey Weinstein. He might be all of the things y'all said. He is a racist, a mean queen, a girl, trifling, low down, dirty. But he ain't out here drugging and raping nobody. These straight boys that's hanging out with these straight boys that are hanging out with James Charles know exactly what the fuck is going on. They want to hang around with the hot kids. They want access to the clubs, to money, all of that. And in return, then after it's all said and done, then I'm gonna tell everybody, oh yeah, he did kind of manipulate me, did he, girl? Because from what I just saw throughout that whole video, bitch, you was trying to get to Coachella. That's what I saw. Anyways, I'm done with that, girl. So there's this cartoon called Arthur, right? Arthur, first of all, I have not seen Arthur in forever, girl. I didn't even know Arthur still came on. I'm not even gonna sit here and tell y'all no lie. I didn't know Arthur still came on. I ain't watched Arthur since probably high school, girl. But anyways, so there's a character, Mr. Ratburn. Mr. Ratburn is getting married to a man on the TV show, and everybody is going crazy. Let me just say this much, y'all. I don't know why y'all think that if a child sees a gay cartoon or a gay relationship that's going to make them gay. Do you know how many straight relationships I saw in cartoons, from Cinderella to Snow White to Beauty and the Beast to The Lion King to Fraggle Rock to Kermit and Miss Piggy to, girl, I don't know, girl, all these cartoons, all these straight sitcoms, and bitch, I still turned out to be a flaming homo. So why do y'all feel like, I really think it sounds stupid as fuck, honestly. I think it sounds stupid as fuck when you say, oh my God, they're trying to push this on the kids. Girl, we could use the same thing. Y'all was trying to push that heterosex shit on us. And we still turned out to be flaming ass homos. So what are you trying to? It sounds dumb when you think that if your child sees a gay cartoon, he gonna turn out to be gay. Let me let y'all know something real now. If your child turns out to be a flaming queen, he's a flaming queen because he's a flaming queen. Ain't got shit to do with no goddamn Arthur. Straight up. That's what it comes down to. Y'all be so hell-bent over letting your child watch a gay cartoon, but the bitches can sit there, the little bitches and niggas can sit there and watch can sit there and watch Power. Or Baby Boy. Y'all be the same ones talking about, oh, my child can't watch Arthur, but I see your little girl on Instagram talking about, drop and roll up the partition, please. I don't want them seeing y'all say on her knees. Girl, this little girl know every word to partition, but you don't want her watching a gay cartoon. This little girl just said here in front of everybody, she don't want you sitting on her knees. She don't want us seeing her on her knees. But you got a problem with her watching Arthur. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. Baby, y'all. Girl, let me shut up. 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 I swear I don't get some of y'all. Like, I'm just being honest. The same way y'all don't get me sometimes, I don't get y'all sometimes. I honestly don't get why y'all feel as though if your child sees a gay cartoon character or a gay relationship, that's just gonna fuck up what they got going on. The same way you can explain to your kids why they got two different baby daddies. I mean, why they sister got a different daddy, why another man gotta come get their sister on the weekend because you got two baby daddies. You can explain to them that the world exists with gay people. That's the goddamn problem if you want to go ahead and put it out there. Y'all so busy lying to your kids and not telling your kids the truth. That's what confuses them. It's not confusing them when they see that the world actually does consist of gay people. What confuses them is when you tell them lies like gay people don't exist. And then they get older and then they say, oh my God, why do I see two men walking down the street holding hands? Because your mama told you a lie. Your daddy told you a lie. Your mom and daddy are liars. They didn't let you know how the world really works. Like we were just gonna disappear. Like we some goddamn science project. Like we were just gonna disappear tomorrow. Gay people been here since the beginning of time. We ain't going nowhere. Go have a conversation with your mom and your daddy on why they lied to you. That's why two women are walking down the street holding hands. That's why two men are walking down the street holding hands. That's why you see a man wearing women's clothing, because that's what happens in the real world. But y'all want to act like y'all shielding and protecting these kids, but all y'all doing is telling them a goddamn lie and confusing them about how the world really works. And that's true tea. Anyways, y'all done got me worked up early this morning before I even made my black ass to work. What time is it? Shit. Anyways, I want to go home today. But as soon as it gets slow, babe, I hope it gets slow because I'm walking my black ass out of the building. I ain't putting no lotion on. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah. I don't have to follow James Charles or Tati Westbrook to know that in this situation I see what is going on. Like when you really look at the situation, y'all really trying to make this boy seem like a sexual predator because he hit on straight boys. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Not that you have evidence of him sleeping with 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds, but oh, he out here hitting on 21-year-olds and 20-year-old boys. Girl, shut the fuck up. Would it make it any better if he was hitting on gay boys who were 19 or 20 or 21? Or is it just the fact that they're straight? They're straight boys. Girl, no, they're not straight. They're not straight if they sitting there flirting and possibly hinting at the fact that they may sleep with a man. They may be bi-curious. They may be trying to figure out their sexuality, but I can guarantee you that a lot of these boys that's hanging around James Charles, girl, I don't know why y'all doing all them horns, child. Everybody can be manipulated. How y'all know that James Charles not being manipulated? That boy, I'm Gage, whoever he is, that boy's a liar. Don't believe nothing he got to say. I peeped that shit as soon as I started watching that video. I said, he's a fucking liar. Look at him reading from a piece of paper. Look at him trying to be cute. He basically just said, yes, I knew, yes, James Charles was flirting with me. Yes, I probably was confused about my sexuality. He will block me on social media, then unblock me. Why are you so? If this boy if James Charles is really bothering you and really harassing you, why are you still dealing with him? This is not like you have to deal with him. It would be a completely different story if this was like a boss employee type of situations. You know how like sometimes you hear these stories about these women who say, "Oh, my boss is doing X, Y, and Z." Sometimes these women have to go to work. So they're in these situations that they don't want to be in, but they have to work. You don't have to be friends with James Charles. You friends with James Charles because you wanted something out of the situation. You wanted to take, like you called him and let him know you wanted to go to Coachella. Of course. Like I said the other day, please don't believe the hype. Please don't believe the hype. I said this the other day. Don't believe these straight boys. These motherfuckers is lying. They wanted to get to the parties. They wanted to be in VIP section. And here he go. Here he go basically saying what I just said. Talking about he got receipts. James Charles tweeted something about talking about pretty boys or something about pretty boys being something. First of all, who said you was pretty? Second of all, what makes you think that that tweet was meant for you? Like, you really think that you are the only dude that James Charles was trying to talk to or sleep with? Like, what makes you think that that tweet was meant for you, Gage or Gabe, whatever your name is? That ain't no fucking receipt. He sent out this tweet right here that says pretty boys are so hard to, or complicated. That was meant for me, y'all. How the fuck we know that? Girl, shut up. Anyways, what else, y'all? What else is going on? I started watching Love and Hip Hop last night, but girl, I had to go to sleep. I'm gonna finish watching it when I get off. I'm gonna say this much. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about it right now. I'll say this much. You know what? I'm Team Carly. And I'm gonna tell y'all why when I do this review. I bet y'all like, why you Team Carly? I'm gonna let y'all know why. I'm gonna let y'all know why. Girl, it's so much traffic. This girl, oh my God, I'm gonna be late to work, y'all. I wasn't even supposed to work today. I was supposed to be off, but this girl wanted to switch with me, and I told her that's fine. I knew I should have left my house earlier. This is ridiculous. Anyways, but people say that James Charles is supposedly a racist. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't go digging for none of that. I just looked at the videos that I saw. I know I heard stuff about Jeffree Star being a racist. I've been heard that. It sure is funny how, like, for example, like, all these people can do racist, trifling ass shit, and y'all don't care about it, but then all of a sudden, girl, they hit on straight boys, and that's the breaking point. Girl, get the fuck out of here. I'm not saying, like I told y'all, I don't fuck with straight. I don't fuck with boys who identify as straight. I don't fuck with men who identify as bisexual. I don't fuck with men who are down low. That's just not my judge. Like, I'm gonna stop the shit out of you. That's just too much. Okay? But at the end of the day, like, it's kind of like these boys that be at the gay bars who, like, you know, are go-go dancers, and they sit there and they dance on stage and do all this extra shit, and, you know, I'm really straight. Girl, no the fuck you ain't. You up there letting a nigga feel on your dick, feel on your asshole, feel on your booty just to hand you $1? Girl, you ain't. Let me say something. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Those go-go dancers that be at the gay bars who identify as straight, them hoes ain't making that much money, if any at all. Like, if I go to the bar during a weekday, girl, literally, those go-go dancers might make $30. Might. So you out there selling your asshole out, selling your dick, letting grown-ass men touch on you and shit. I mean, you're a grown-ass man, so that's okay, but you out here letting men touch on you to hand you $1? What? I'm straight, though. No, girl. You what they call gay for pay, you gay. Cause bitch, if I offer you a couple of dollars, you might let me fuck you in your asshole. Right. Cause if you let niggas touch on your asshole and touch on your dick for $1, no telling what you'll do for a couple of hundred. Shit. That's how I think that boy is. I'm Gage, whatever his name is. He that type. He by curious. If he ain't already fucked with men before, he by curious. He wanna dibble and dabble. He wanna dibble and dabble. Girl, what are y'all doing? Girl, if y'all don't go, if y'all hoes don't go, anyways, that's why I think he one of those type. As long as he can get into the parties, as long as he can hang out with the rich kids. Because I am Gage. If you had that much pull, power, and influence, your ass wouldn't have needed James Charles to get your ass into Coachella. How about that? Anyways, y'all, I'm at work. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of James Charles. I'm sick of Tati Westbrook, and I'm sick of I'm Gage. Girl, if you don't motherfucking go. What the fuck is you driving? Girl, y'all see how slow I'm driving? There ain't nobody in this fucking garage. Jamal ain't even open yet. Shit. Ooh. Girl, today is gonna be a good day. I can feel it in my soul. My phone dropping, y'all. I need to go put some lotion on. I'm gonna go in here and put some of this expensive ass Lemire lotion on, okay? Can I see that tester right there? Let me swipe some of that on these hands of mine. It smell. Baby, that lotion be $100. Do you hear me? Lotion $100, chapstick $60. This boy tried to get me to buy some chapstick one day for $60. I said, bitch, please. Bitch, I wish I would. If I ever give y'all a whole $60 for some chapstick, slap the shit out of me. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Bye, y'all.